So, yesterday you done a flyer that had Wordlife on it without Wordlife's permission for an event that you're charging money for. You understand this is bad, right? You're not going to do it again, right?
Now we've spoken about it, and
you're lucky the security cameras in there.
I've taken in what you've said about it all and stuff. Yeah, it was silly, bro.
Really.
It was more as I said.
This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio.
Okay. Make sure you look out for me next year, yeah?
All right. So, it's the interview time. Dun, dun, dun. Right, so if you've been locked in, I do apologise. We've been a bit quiet because we've been discussing some stuff. But I got J16 in the building. So what you say, bro?
I'm all good, my bro. Thanks for having me on. How's things with you? How's things been with you recently, life-wise?
I've been extremely vexed today, angry. There's a big elephant in the room that we'll address very shortly. But I want to try and keep professional because I'm at work on Ujima Radio.
Of course.
Big up the management. Yeah, I've held restraint today. I'm telling you guys. But
yeah, everything's good, man.
On a side note, right, so J16, I usually do a thing asking how you got your name, yeah? Now, I know that your first name begins with a J.
Yeah.
And I was like, is it a postcode thing? You said no.
Nope.
It's because of 16 bars.
Yeah, simple. That's
so
it.
Is that all you do in a song, 16 bars?
No. I just tend to write my bars in 16-bar verses.
But what happens if it's a 32?
I hear that.
Would you be for that song J32?
No.
How about if you done like a whole song? Would it be called J16, 8 hook, 16, 4-bar bridge, 8-bar hook, outro?
No.
It's quite a long name.
Just
J16.
J16, yes, bro.
So what happens if you do a song and it is in a different structure? There's not even 16s. Does that?
Nah, that's just my name, innit? That's just I stick to it.
You made that decision.
Yeah.
You're happy.
I'm not about to change it.
Are you aware of the abundance of the other J's? So like J1, J17, J10, J12, J2.
Obviously, I know about J0117 and that, yeah.
Big up J.
Yeah.
There's a lot of J's with a number. Did you see that pattern form in, or did you pick your name beforehand?
It wasn't even
in the really pop star with the other one, J5. Oh, J5 as well?
Yeah, so it wasn't really anything to do with a pattern. It was just,
Is there like a directory of MCs that begin with J that have a number afterwards?
I don't really know, bro.
There should be.
I'm
going to sell it. And,
just came
about. Put my name on it without your permission. Right, so look, I want to do an interview with you. I'm trying to remain professional, but I feel there's an elephant in the room we've got to address. A lot of people messaged me last night. I nearly never had you on the show. Luckily, I've got to be real. I wouldn't be real to myself if I didn't do it. I know there's a lot of people, Wordlife family, and people that are wondering what's going on with it. I've had loads of messages wondering why we haven't been talking on the show, and it's because we were talking off air. We've sorted it now.
Yeah.
But I think we've got to address it, just because if it happens again to other people need to know it's not right. You know what I mean? So yesterday you done a flyer that had Wordlife on it without Wordlife's permission for an event that you're charging money for. You understand this is bad, right? You're not going to do it again, right?
Now we've spoken about it, and
you're lucky the security cameras in there.
I've taken in what you've said about it all and stuff. Yeah, it was silly, bro.
Really.
It was more as I said, like it was just going to be, we're not going to have a major over. Do you know what I mean? Keep it professional, but it was just more.
As I say, you're very lucky. There's cameras.
It was more of a, like, still quite new to the whole thing like that, and it was just more.
So if you put someone on a flyer that's charging money, you understand that basically you're telling the club and the audience that person's going to be there and they're paying money to see those people, right?
I get you.
So once you put Wordlife on a flyer without permission, and I mean this, as I say, not to be a pirate, but I think there's a lot of people watching that need to know about these things. They might be setting up their first ever event, you know 100%. What I mean? They might be well wishing that Drake turns up to their event.
And as I said to you before, I've only done one little one before this.
I had no idea. I didn't know idea.
And it was just more like who I was going to have to be. Like, it was silly. Do you know what I mean? As I said.
Bro, I'm just saying, I don't want to rip you down.
Of course, bro.
I'm even going to promote your event. in the same spot. I'm gonna encourage people to come and encourage this. Yeah,
no, of course.
Mistakes are made. Yeah, lying to someone's face after is what made me vex. Yeah, you denying it and then me having to show you screenshots is wild.
And then when you
I nearly done a Tasmania Devil. As I say, thank God for you. There's security cameras in the office because we wouldn't have done this now. Yeah, but I feel it needs to be addressed. So not just you don't do it in the future, but other people watching this. Know that that's theft. Yeah, that's a idiot move for one. It's lying to the fans, and you're stealing our intellectual property. And you could have just spoke to us first.
I hear you.
But then lying to people after when you've been caught red-handed.
It was more just, as I said, just who I was gonna has to be there. As I said, it's still new to it. As you addressed it, I understand it now.
It could be a very short career if you keep on acting like an idiot, bruv. I'm telling you that now in the nicest possible ways. Moving past that, yeah.
All good, bro.
Yeah. Moving past that, you have an event. What's the event?
So the event's just going to be just a little grime cypher. I did a little one in November last year. Just a few people down, just a little crowd. It's only small, like max of like 30 people. Just tiny. It's a small room. They haven't had it long. Called like the Bijou room. So it's just a little. As you go in on the right, it's literally right on the right hand side. Little small tiny room there.
Oh, so you're not even doing the main room in?
No, it's just a small little room. Yeah,
right.
Literally. So
is
last time it was
filmed or for content?
No, last time it wasn't. Last time people just kind of filmed on their phones and stuff, posted up a
something
few
like that should get filmed. That could be good content, man.
Yeah. So
I think, that'd be a good way to do it. So.
I just did a little one last year just to sort of see how it would go. Do you know what I mean?
How did it go?
No, it was good. The room was busy, bro. It was packed out. It was a good vibe.
So what was it? So you got basement 45. You got like the main room, but then you got like the area with the seats. Is that what you mean to the side? Yeah?
So it's literally. He told me that they added the room not long ago, innit?
I've not been in. You're sorry, a bit far from the right side.
Yeah. So he told me they added the room not too long ago. So as far as I know, I don't think it's been there.
So it might be a whole new thing then.
Yeah. So it's like as soon as you walk in the main entrance. Obviously, you've been in there previous.
Yeah, loads. I've done loads.
As you walk in the main entrance. As soon as you walk in, as you're saying, where the seating area is, on the right-hand side, it's almost like they've added like a little...
You go back on yourself and there's
a dip in there. And it's just like a little door.
There's like a random sort of area
there. It's just they've literally put a door here, and then you go in, it's just like small...
That
sort of rectangular room.
Tube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've made that into this... It's almost like... reminds you of like dungeon set, like, do you know what I mean? Like old school sort of, just like poster wall and then a long room. But it's good.
Okay, I've not seen that. So that's gonna be what is it, like an invite only thing? Because I noticed you're charging a tenner for that as well.
So it's just 30 wristbands, innit?
Right.
He just gives me the wristbands and then just give them to like family members and whoever wants to come along, basically, bro. Yeah. So that's just.
I didn't realise the format as I wasn't there before, but again, so look, I know that from what I can tell, you just was hoping we'd come get involved in stuff.
And it was all just got a bit,
That was that. Look, speak to people first in the future, you know what I mean?
But
people, as I said, I'm not trying to go over that. As I say, it's just something you gotta.
Yeah, man.
There's ways to do things. There's ways to do things, and obviously you're new, but you'd have assumed most people would have got that part and not done things like that. But we're moving past it, right? So the songs today, that Welcome to Bristol one, you say that was a single from about a year ago.
Yeah, it was just released, sort of not part of a project or anything. It was just one I sort of wrote. Do you know what I mean? Recorded it and was like, I'll just release that one out.
So I met you at the 521.
At Stokes Cross
thing, the cypher that we done for that one, and you said to come through then. And you knew Jay, I believe, so we got you on. Now, forgive me, I wasn't familiar with your music until that day. You done well that day, so big up you.
Yeah, thanks.
The footage hasn't come out yet.
No, not yet.
So I've not actually got to watch it back. I remember it. You've done it right.
It was good. It was a good day. Everyone did well. Let's be fair, like it was everyone did well.
Yeah, more things like that, please. You know what I mean? I think we need to encourage this sort of behaviour, you know what I mean?
100%.
Now, the other music you played, you say is from an upcoming EP, yeah?
Yeah. So Good Day is going to be on the new album.
Which is the Ice Cube remix.
Yeah. So that just came about. I like the beat in it, and it was just, I was like, it's a good vibe. I like the vibe to it. Bring it out sort of summertime, just a little, one of them, and then I'm just gonna have it as number one on the album, just as.
Yeah. How many tracks are on the album then?
It's gonna be about 12 to 13.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair. How far are you through it? You say a couple months.
So I've got I'm like 8 tunes in.
Okay, so you're very close.
Yeah.
Have
so
you done any releases prior to that, apart from the singles? Or?
Nah, just Good Day so
just
far.
That? Okay.
Yeah.
So Good Day's already out, you say, as a single?
Yeah, Good Day's out on all major platforms on its own, but that's going to be on the album.
Welcome to Bristol, and Good Day is your only music you got out there?
No, there's a few tunes on Spotify and that. I did a video to Water Under the Bridge.
I have not seen that.
Which is on YouTube as well. Did that not long ago.
Was that one of the ones we played when we was off talking there? Sorry, I did.
I did post that one in.
Yeah, so I played.
It did get played. That's fine, bro. So yeah, just gonna keep on going with it. Really, you know what I mean?
So what got you into grime in the first place?
Doing it since I was a kid, bro. Like my brother used to rap in it. Used to be grime MC and that, and then I used to just go studio. Name's Alex, innit?
Do I know him?
No, I didn't think so. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, he used to spit with his mates, innit?
Yeah.
Down at Docklands, like way back.
Big up Docklands.
Yeah, way back.
Big up Darren and everyone.
Yeah. So obviously, and then Darren started producing a lot of my stuff, innit? So my older stuff on SoundCloud and that from years back, that was all done at Docklands by him. So yeah. That's kind of how I started out, bro. Just kind of kept going, innit?
Darren's helped so many people.
Yeah.
I think we need to honestly, he needs like a lifetime achievement award or something, because he's turned so many people's lives around for the better and done positive and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, bro.
Right. So you've got that album coming. You've got a video for Water Under the Bridge. Is that on your YouTube channel?
It's not on my one. It's on the Rhyme Republic YouTube channel.
Okay, is that a channel? Is it? I'm not familiar.
Yeah. So obviously the boys from Manchester who do their radio show up there.
That's got their what Jay knew you from, innit?
Yeah.
Jay, I remember you said about
they knew Jay, and then when I went up there, they asked me if I knew him, because obviously we're from the same sort of area.
Kind of, yeah.
And then like ish. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
you're from the south.
And then that was basically it. Jay messaged me, and then
okay. So you didn't actually know Jay? It was
no. It was like literally through that, bro. Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
then
just
Jay
seen other artists and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then Jay started messaging me. Obviously, asked me to come to the 521 thing, and then it was just that's kind of how that happened.
Okay, and it snowballs. So look, basically, speak to people, communicate, network.
Yeah, man.
Get out there.
Yeah.
Right. Bro. So we've got about 50 seconds until we go to the adverts, and then it's the live performance part after. Was there anything you want to share with the audience, or any pearls of wisdom or anything like that? Or?
No, right now just keep a lookout on all major platforms. It's J16 Briss on Spotify.
Okay. Yeah. J16 Briss.
Yeah. Apple Music and that as well. It's obviously depending on what device you've got, how you listen to your music. It's up to you, innit? But it's on all major platforms. So just keep a lookout. Obviously the show coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
All right. And when was that event? Sorry, that was.
It's on the 13th of June.
13th of June.
Yes.
Lucky for some. I'm joking. Right. Look, we're gonna go to the adverts now, and we will be back on the other side, and you owe me a shelling on this performance now.
Man.
After all of that madness, you got to make sure this counts, right?
Yes.
All right, and we move. Let's go.
Searching, ain't no one like you. Searching for that missing piece of me. I've been looking far and wide as I can see.